Hello, everyone. What up, Artful? What up, Cypher? Thank y'all so much for being mods, by the way. Appreciate y'all. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully, congrats on mod, Artful. Appreciate you being here. All right. So let's see. I believe we should be looking good. Let me also make sure that there's no sound here on this. Okay. What up, everybody? Okay, yeah, so Artful, I was gonna say, you're probably a different username that I remember. I don't know if you're a new mod. I feel like you've probably been modding, but you changed your username. Sounds like you change it fairly often. Okay. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. All right, so we're gonna get into it. We have probably about a 1 hour live stream today. I might go a little bit short because I do have other plans today as well, but hi, Mason. Is Mason in here, or is it a different Mason? Anyway, we're gonna run just a simple one-piece challenge here just to kind of get things going. Oh, no sound. Because I know sometimes people don't like having the sound on during the live streams at least, but let's see, okay. Come on, Danny, this really should be easy, okay. Maybe instead of this we go boom, boom, and then you can go boom, but then here we can't fill this in actually if we do that. So instead, what if we go, I mean, you could do this, but it just kind of sucks. But you know what, we're gonna go with it because we kind of have to at this point. I'm committing to it. Let's see, how do we want to go about this? Boom, no, oh, yep, nope, we're good. Nice, there we go, 43 seconds. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in. Appreciate y'all. Mason is in Mason from HJ, other channel, or a different Mason? I don't know. Oh, Mason equals Cypher. Okay, yeah. Appreciate you being here, you guys. Thank you so much for all the mods who are here. Hopefully this live stream is not too crazy by way of, you know, like, I hope that we're not having to do too much in terms of crazy mod, whatnot, and having to slow down chat and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway. I will be live for a little bit. Thank you to everybody, also anybody who's watching the VOD right now. Appreciate that. Okay, let me also, I think I gotta shift this a little bit because the proportions are a little off here, I feel like on the Kanoodle. So let me just kind of rework this a little bit. There we go. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining in. Appreciate y'all. Okay, so let's do this thing. This is my bedtime TV. There you go. Yeah, I know. Sorry for the late live stream today. Usually my Wednesday live streams are at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 2 hours ago, basically. But yeah, I'm running a little late today because I had a session, studio session. So that's exciting. All right, we're gonna do one more. One more practice, and then we're gonna get into it. Soul, I see you, but let me just get into this one really quickly, and just kind of bust this one out. See if we can. Get this one real quick and easy. That looks pretty good. Yeah, blue is just the only one who can't move. I'm just warming up here. Just want to make sure we're getting it going. Boom, boom. But then here, right, we don't have a place for lime because, okay, yeah. So what if we instead went, oh, yep, there we go. Nice. And white, there we go. Nice, 28 seconds. We'll take that. All right, so let's, anyway, I've been good. Someone made a fan animation of my OC, so I have a very happy today, despite school starting. How are you, Mason? Danny started puzzle time. Lime in middle-ish and blue has to touch it. Okay, hold on. I wanna make sure I get to souls as well. Blue, orange, and pink, orange, and blue must, wait, hold on. Blue, orange, and pink, orange, and blue must touch. Wait, I don't really know, Soul, what that means. Hold on. Okay, yeah, let me try ciphers really quickly. As a reminder, everybody, make sure you guys like the live stream. The more live stream, the more live stream. The more likes, the more people show up to live stream. And also, yeah, once we get to 200 likes, 200, we will run a poll for you guys to decide on which Kanoodle I will play for the remainder of the live stream. So yeah, thank y'all so much for that. Okay, so starter puzzle time. We're gonna do lime in the middle-ish and blue has to touch it. Okay. So lime in the middle-ish, I mean, yeah, we can't really do like literally middle, but this is about as good as we can do. So, yeah, make sure you guys like that live stream. It's free as heck. Okay, blue has to touch it. So let's do like, blue like that seems kind of ambitious, but I mean, in general, I think all of this is gonna be kind of wonky. So yeah, you know what? We're gonna go like that. Screw it, we're gonna try it. Okay, let's see. I don't know if this is a good idea so far, but we're gonna go with it. Light blue, orange. We're getting rid of some of the tougher pieces, which is good. We can then do that. But then I do still have gray and yellow I gotta consider. Can't do something like this. So we'd have to go like, no, we can't do that either. Can we do this? Nope, definitely not. Okay, so this is actually proving to be a bit challenging. If we go like this, I don't think this changes much. Oh, it does actually. I didn't realize this was gonna create that type of shape, but it did. There we go. But then here, oh, we're so close still, because here, right, if you put the green piece in, however you put it, you're gonna get a little line instead of the little L dot. So instead, maybe we do, ooh, absolutely not. This isn't gonna work. Okay, so blue just has to touch it. So we could, in theory, move blue around. We could do blue like, well, I don't know here. I think in general, we're gonna probably, blue just has to touch lime. I think in general, we might have to kind of rework this a good bit. I was gonna say, you could also do, well, not that. You could, but let's go like this. In which case, you could just go boom, boom, but then, nope, actually, no, that looks awful. Okay, so let's just build this, right? Let's just figure it out. Or I was gonna say you can go like this and then go green here. And then maybe, well here though, oh my gosh, yeah, all of these kind of suck. All I know is blue has to touch it, so maybe we will try something like this, and we'll just kind of go for it, right? So for example, if you want to go like that, you can go boom, boom. Let's go, oh, lime, I was gonna say that'd be a perfect spot for lime, but we already have lime. This would be awful, because I'd get rid of the white piece, but I can make it work. The biggest issue is just that, yeah, like when this comes around, right? That's not gonna work. Instead, yeah, okay. Let's try one more thing. This one really shouldn't be that hard, but I think I'm just, for some reason, struggling with how to, you know what, yeah, I could also just wait and put blue in at the very end. Oh my gosh, I'm 2 minutes in already? Goodness gracious. Thank you all so much for being here. Make sure you guys like the live stream. The more likes, the more people show up, so appreciate you for that. I mean, you could do this with yellow here, but then you have to go purple and white back behind. If you do that, though, we can do something like this. Or I was gonna say you can go green first. So green in like that. Boom, boom. Oh wait, blue has to touch, I forgot, blue has to touch lime. So what if we go like that? Oh my gosh, well if we had the white, or the yellow piece, we'd be able to make this work, but we alas do not. So instead, is there any way I can put, there's nowhere good for light blue to go like this at least. There's no way that that's gonna work, because here it's gonna create the shape of the red piece, right? So yeah, okay, shoot. All right, all I know is blue has to touch lime, so let's see, what if we go like that? That also technically works, right? So let's see if by chance, by happenstance, that would actually end up working here. Let's see. No, because here, anywhere that you put the red piece in, that's not gonna work. Okay, what if you go, dang it, okay. Maybe I'm just trying too hard to do a specific thing here, right? Like, I mean, here you could do this, but then I feel like we're gonna have a really hard time filling this. It's just shape of the pink piece, my goodness. Blue is touching though, so instead, could we maybe move blue around and have it still kind of fit with the thing? Why is this, okay. I hate that this first puzzle is so challenging to me for some reason. My gosh, blue just has to touch it. Okay, it's because we're getting rid of white down here. I think if we had a better situation down here, then it'd be a little easier. Like for example, we could just go blue here, right? I apologize to everybody who is joining in now to watch me fail. I'm sorry that I'm struggling so hard right now. We can take purple and go this way. We literally just can't move lime, and we have to make sure that blue touches it. I kind of like this though. Because if you go like this, that's a good spot there. That's nice. Oh yes, there we go, finally, okay. I really should have gone with this from the get-go. I don't know why I struggle with that, but we did it, baby. Let's go. Thank you so much for everyone here. Thank you for the 73 likes already. Make sure you guys like that live stream. It's free as heck and it helps a ton to get a lot of people into the chat. Also, by the way, if you have any super chats, feel free to throw them out there, but especially if you have a super chat or a gift, throw it out there with a puzzle suggestion and I'll prioritize your puzzle suggestion. Okay. I like, let's see. My bad, Danny, I guess it's too hard for me to make an easy puzzle. No, it's okay. That should have been a lot easier. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. Yeah, this guy wins. This guy wins the suggestion battle here. Homies can't touch with lime shaken up. So we're gonna shake up lime, and then wherever it lands, we gotta solve around it, and the homies just cannot touch, right? So lime's right here. Let's see, now, Let's just build out something here, see if we can make something good happen immediately. We can go like this and this. Let's go green up here. But yeah, I got to think about ways to incorporate these pieces without them touching, right? Like you could do this. It's not great. I'll say that diagonal will be legal when it comes to these pieces, but or when it comes to the yellow piece. But like, for example, if I did something like that, I don't think that works, right? Because here, yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, so let me find a better way to, yeah, so lime can't move. Let's try something else here. Let's do, I was gonna say, could we also do, you could do gray here, but then you'd have to go orange and white back behind, which does also kind of suck. But we're gonna try it. You can go pink here, that looks nice. You have kind of a similar sort of vibe on the bottom here. We could take light blue out, we just can't move lime. And then these two can't touch, which they are currently very much not touching, so that works. Yeah, I gotta figure out some sort of way to incorporate yellow here though. That's not gonna work, of course. Okay. What if we instead did that? Would that be a thing? Probably not. No, okay. Because here, right, you have to go purple and then you can go blue there, but then yeah, we just have a line. Shoot. Okay. I was gonna say one of the other things I like to do is green and light blue on the sides like that. However, I think we're gonna have to probably do it in like a slightly different capacity here, like maybe this. Shoot, dude. Okay, why is this one, why am I being so challenged by this? I think maybe it's just, honestly, I feel like it's probably supposed to be easier, but I'm just struggling to kind of make ends meet here and put everything in the right spot. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I apologize. I'm trying my best to also read chat, but it just doesn't really happen consistently. Or at least it's very hard for me to read chat consistently. There's like basically no way this is gonna work. I don't know why I'm even trying it. Okay. Why am I, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Let's try something else here. So the homies, AKA gray and yellow, cannot touch, right? That's kind of the big challenge here. We're trying. Saja boys, hey, I actually just watched K-pop Demon Hunter, so I know what you're talking about now. Okay. Saja boys. So we could do something, for example, like over here we can go blue. Well, actually that sucks. I was gonna say, no, you know what? Okay, we can do something better. We're full resetting. We can instead put gray on that side with pink there. Then we can go like this. Oh yeah, look at this. This gets rid of a lot of the tough pieces just like that. This side is borderline perfect. So now I will say we, you know, still have to kind of figure out the rest of this. Okay. I mean, if we just do something like this, will this work? Oh, yes, it will, baby. Let's go. Finally, 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Not my proudest work, but thank you guys. Thank you, Lulu Tunes, for the vote of confidence. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you. All right. So, what do we think? Make sure you guys keep liking that live stream. We got 598 people here. Appreciate y'all, every single one of you, for being here. If you guys have a super chat, feel free to throw it out there. If you want to throw out a suggestion and make sure I see it, you can throw it in a super chat. No matter what the price or the amount that you put in there, I will prioritize your suggestion just because it means a lot, and it's very kind of you to do so. So, all right, let's do this thing, baby. All right. Join first stream was the first mod there. Yeah, so Cypher, you're my first YouTube mod for sure. I have plenty of mods over on TikTok as well, but yeah, I appreciate y'all for being here and being so awesome. All right. Let's see. Okay, Smooth Nat, I got you, friend. Let's go with yours here. Hopefully it's not too tough. It's just that the blues can't touch. So blue and light blue. We shake it up until they are not touching. They're currently touching. Please stop touching. Go over there. Okay. All right, so this actually looks really challenging. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the fact that these two landed here, I just now have to solve around that fact. We're almost at 200 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. We have to put purple there. So there's actually a 3-piece challenge already with these 3 pieces. So, gosh, shoot, what do I want to do here? I could do, this is actually a great spot for the homies back here. Just spatially, it kind of makes a ton of sense. We then have to go orange on top or white, but I'm gonna go orange. Keep white for a rainy day if I can. If I go like that, can we make this work? Ooh, it's close, but not quite, right? Because here, anywhere that I put red, it's just gonna leave a little line. So, oh man, dang it. Okay, yeah, because like here, I just don't really have any sort of way to like make this prettier looking. And we can't do that with lime. Okay, so can we do, actually don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work, right? Because I want to be able to, do something like this, but then the problem is that, yeah, we don't, okay, we have the chunky pieces left over and we don't have the chunky spaces. All right, so instead, what if we go white here, or I don't know, you know what? We could change this side. Let's change this side. So let's go back to orange here, and we can change what's over here, right? We can go red to get rid of one of the chunky pieces, and then we can go pink, light pink. Ah, shoot, but then green's gonna do kind of a weird thing there, so that's not gonna work. Instead, what if we do it the other way? We go boom. Nah, it doesn't work either. Shoot, okay. If we go like that, doesn't quite work either. Oh my gosh, okay. What if we go light pink here, and then green, and then pink? Is that, no, this is the exact same situation I had before, so that doesn't work. Dang it. Man, all right. This one's challenging. This one might also just straight up be impossible based on where these two pieces landed, but I'm trying my best here. Let's see. All right, let's see. What about like this? We tried red here, but what if we do some different thinking here? What if we go like that? That looks pretty bad, actually. There's no way that's gonna work. If we do this, we can't fill this area with the rest of the remaining pieces. So what if we go, oh my gosh, yeah. What if we go like this? Is there any world where this works, right? If you put those in. No, because like, yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Nope. Dude, what is, okay, this is hard. I don't know if this one's possible. I feel like this is such a perfect spot for these two, but for some reason, it just doesn't want me to do it. So I'm gonna instead try and put the homies over here, which means I do have to sub out white though, which kind of sucks. Let's see if we can make that work though, because then we have to do something like this, which we can't actually do unless we have the white piece. Oh no. Okay, gosh dang it, this one's hard. Okay, so these three pieces can't move basically, because purple's the only piece that fits back there. I did really like this. It sucks because this is so perfect, but then I have to either go white or orange on top, and we tried, I think, both. I mean, we didn't technically do every combo of pieces here. Like, we could go like that, and then go boom, boom. But then, yeah, I don't think this is, ooh, if we had the red piece left over, then that would work, but it is not, alas. Okay, yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you. Make sure you guys like that live stream. We do have over 200 likes already. Appreciate y'all. I will obviously, when I get the chance, I will run the poll here for you guys to decide which Kanoodle I will play for the remainder of which version of the Kanoodle I will play for the remainder of the live stream. Gosh, because like here, yeah, it's just not possible because it's gonna be red and it's gonna be the orange piece again. Gosh, dang it. I don't know if this one's possible, you guys. I think this one might not be possible. So what I might do instead is I'm gonna move the blue over one. I hope that's okay. I think that's gonna unlock the puzzle and make it a lot more feasible. I hope that's all right. I'm gonna do it anyway, just because like I don't wanna spend a million years on the same puzzle, you know? So I feel like you guys wouldn't really have fun with that either, so yeah, I hope you understand. This looks awful down here, actually. I'm gonna maybe try, no, okay. Let's take this out and maybe go, no, we tried pink here. This is a pretty bad idea, I think. Yeah, okay. Shoot. All right. What if we go like this, this, that looks good, boom. But then here, yeah, this isn't gonna work, okay. We're getting close though. What if we try, no, this doesn't work either. Oh my gosh, okay. Green's gonna be an annoying little piece here. So let's see if we can try something more decent with this. Oh my gosh, no, I think I see it. Holy cow, do you guys see this? Let me know if you see it already, because I have it. There we go. Let's go, okay. It only took me 5 minutes and 20 seconds. The biggest issue with it though was that the light blue piece was moved over and it was pretty challenging. So, all right, thank you guys so much for being here though. I appreciate y'all. Y'all the absolute realists. Let me get the poll going really quickly. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys throw out some suggestions here for which, you know, what puzzles you want me to do. If anyone has any ideas. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm trying really quickly to get this poll going. Thank you to everybody who's sticking around. So we have Ultimate Champion. No, that's Ultima. That's Spanish. Ultimate Champion. Extreme. Cosmic. Almost there, you guys. I'm so sorry. And Genius. All right, start the poll. Make sure you guys vote in the poll on which one you want me to play for the remainder of the live stream. All right, here we go, baby. Let's do this thing. All right. The Geralds, white, orange, and red can't touch. I'm going to try that one. Let's see it. Okay, let's try this thing. Thank you guys so much for the 325 likes. Our goal is to get 1,000 by the end of the live stream. That is our goal for every live stream. Appreciate everybody for trying to help with that. Let's see. Okay, let me just double check that I've got the right thing here. Hold on. I'm going to just need to check the chat here. Yeah, white, orange, and red can't touch. All right. White, orange, and red can't touch. We could try shaking it up. Ultima Kanoodle is the best. Oh, yeah. So they are touching right here. I also don't know if I'm going to be able to do it without that. Okay, we could try this. This looks possible, but usually 3-piece challenges are very tough. So I will say there's a chance that this one's impossible just based on the fact that these three can't move. If you can't move the white piece, it's very challenging because the white piece is the most versatile piece in the game. So I am going to put the homies together if I can, right? So you can do something like this. That actually looks really sick. Oh my gosh, please. What are the odds that this is already perfect? This is not going to be it, though. Because, yeah, okay, so that's not quite it. What if we did... Ooh, oh, that's so close. So, yeah, can't move orange, white, and red. We are so close here, though, already. But, like, so close really doesn't mean that much. So close yet so far, essentially. So, yeah, can't move these three. So instead, what if we did... We can also do this, but we'd have to take out light pink and put it over here, which is fine, because we can go purple in there. But then here, yeah, we're not going to have any room. Well, we can take these out as well, but I don't think that really helps us much. Can't go like that. We can go like this. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Ooh, almost. Here we would need the red shape, unfortunately. We don't quite have the right pieces to kind of fill in here. Gosh, dang it. Okay. This one's going to be tough, I can tell. It looks surprisingly easy, right? But what if we try it this way? What if we go gray like this, and then we go, I was going to say light pink underneath, but we already used light pink up there. Shoot. What if we go purple here? Can't move these three as a reminder. Pink like that. Blue. Ooh, and then here we go. Homies in like that. Although, how the heck are we going to fill this, right? Because I was going to say, if we had, oh my gosh, if we had the magenta piece left over, we could fit it there. Let's see if we can maybe do something with that, right? If we move magenta there, can we rework these pieces? Oh my gosh, we can. Look at that. Move blue to there, and then you got room for those. Let's go, baby. That one was, I was very, very worried for that one. Because, yeah, I just didn't want you guys to have to, I didn't want you guys to have to spend a billion hours like watching me solve an impossible puzzle. So we got it, baby. Let's go. How? Big brain, I guess. I'm sorry, Danny. As you know, I'm sick and I feel super bad right now. I'm going to leave early. Have a good day in stream. No worries, Cypher. Please get well soon. Take all the time you need to do whatever. Thank you to the 1,500 people that are here. Make sure you guys like that live stream. It's free as heck, and it helps kind of push the live stream a little bit more. The goal is always for me to get 1,000 in a live stream, so I appreciate that. All right. Let's see, which one do I want to do next? You're my favorite YouTuber. Can I please have a shout out? Thank you, Fortnite crew. Appreciate you, friend. All right. Let's do, ooh, J-Day. I like yours. White and orange, but they have to touch. Let's do it. Let's do it. Also, yeah, Ultimate Champion's definitely winning in the polls, but I'll give you guys a little bit longer. White and orange, but they have to touch. All right. All right, let's do this. Oh. Go until they're, nope. Come on. Nope. They're not quite touching there. Let me see if I can get it even better. Are you real? I am absolutely real, friend. Yeah, I know some people have like pre-recorded live streams, and I really don't like that. This is very much not pre-recorded. I don't really ever want to do pre-recorded live streams. It doesn't sound appealing to me. All right, so the white and orange pieces can't move for the rest of the puzzle. Let us begin. Let's see how we want to go about this, right? I was gonna say, is there any good spot for... No, okay, yeah, let's just work this one out. You could go like this. We could separate the homies and go like that, but now I gotta find an interesting spot for gray to go. Can't do that. You can say, what if you go, no, yeah, we can't do that. Why do I keep trying that? Okay. Because you could go like this, but I don't know if this one's gonna work out here, right? Because yeah, okay, that's definitely not working out. Okay, so I'm choosing to separate the homies, aka gray and yellow, but I think realistically the two of them being together will be the easiest way to get out of this. I was also gonna go like this. This is what I meant to do. Because then, ooh, look at that. That's a really good spot. We just can't move orange and white, so this looks really good actually. If we go like this, and this, and this, ooh, not quite here, right? Because if you put the red piece in anywhere, it's gonna give you kind of a weird shape that's not quite the lime piece. What if we go like that? Same issue actually, nothing changed. Okay, what if we go like this? Oh my gosh, okay, that doesn't quite work either, same issue. Because here, yeah, you're gonna get, yeah, okay. What if we go, yeah, we already tried this. Shoot, okay, so we take green out though. And instead, oh no, we can't do any piece besides green here, so that sucks. Okay, what if we try something else over here, right? What if we did, well actually we literally can't try anything else over here. So that is already not good. What if we get rid of the chunky pieces by going like that? And then, what should we do here then, right? You could go like this, like we just did, where you stack the light pink piece on top of the purple piece. However, I kind of am in the interest of, I'm trying to like figure out a good spot for these two. So is there any sort of way I can kind of manufacture a nice comfy spot for, we can go like this and this, but then dang it, if I had the light blue piece left over, then it would work, right? But unfortunately, alas, it isn't quite working. Okay, you could go like this and then, well, here I'd have to probably go, shoot, no, okay, yeah, this just isn't working. All right, let me try something else that was looking a little better. Literally, it's just white and orange can't move, but the fact that white can't move is very challenging usually because it means that I have to kind of figure something else around that. What if we go lime like that and we instead go like this? Ooh, actually, check this out. If we go boom, then we can move this down and go like that, and then we can go like that. I like this. Oh my gosh, but we're so close yet so far here, yeah. Okay, so what if we tried something else here? What if we go, instead of purple, let's go blue here. What up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for being here, by the way. Thank you for 500 likes, appreciate it, y'all. I know I'm trying my best to pay attention to the chat, but when I lock in, you know? This doesn't work, okay. What about here if we do purple here, pink? No, we already kind of tried that. Shoot, what if we go like that? No, that doesn't work either. Oh my gosh, okay. What if we go, boom, wait, flip that. Definitely not, okay. What if we go blue, red? No, it's gonna be red again, okay, yeah. And then if I flip this, it's just gonna be red facing the other direction. Oh my goodness, okay. We could go like this, but then here, right, we would need a different shape. Okay, dang it, you guys. Okay, this is tough. Maybe I'm just trying too hard to fill in these in like a way that is way too convenient and not like feasible. I don't know, yeah, like I'm trying to shoehorn in a strategy that I think is gonna work and then it just doesn't, right? So, yeah, okay. I'm trying to put the homies together so badly that it's like, here, I'd probably be better off just trying something like this, and this, and this, and this. Oh my gosh, please, please. Wait. No, it's so close, right? I need the light blue piece. And I don't think I can rework this to make the blue shape over there. Oh my gosh, okay. So what we could do is we could do something like this instead. Except we can't. No, okay. Shoot. I'm trying so hard, you guys. Okay, let's go like this. Right, and then we can go boom, boom, nope. Okay, what about boom, boom? No, this is also gonna create the shape of the red piece. Dude, what is happening? Okay. Oh, you guys, I'm trying. Okay, let's go like this. Oh, now we need the blue piece over here. Shoot, because here, right, we're gonna have that, and then we're gonna, yeah, okay. Dude, this sucks. This is wildly challenging for no reason. Gosh, dang it. We're 5 minutes in? Oh man, you guys, I'm trying so hard. Thank you to the 2,600 people watching. Make sure you guys like that live stream. It's free as heck. If you want to throw out a super chat, by the way, any and all super chats equal, like if you throw out a suggestion in your super chat, then I will prioritize your suggestion. If you would like to make one. Ooh, hold on. There we go. Look at that. I had to do something kind of weird to make that happen. We finally did it. 5 minutes and 48 seconds in. All right. Goodness gracious, Fram. All right. All right, let's try something else here, baby. All right, so 1,000 votes say that we're going to stay on Ultimate Champion. All right, we're going to end that poll. Thank you guys so much for that. That was a tough one. Hope you're proud of yourself. You got me addicted to this game. Oh, Kevin. Well, it's a good thing to get addicted to, I'd argue. Also, by the way, if you guys want to go get your own Kanoodles, you can get it here at the shopping bag link oh my gosh, on the live stream, or you can get it at Walmart, basically. Walmart's kind of one of the, they just dropped the Kanoodle Ultimate Champion. Oh, that's a hair of mine. You can get it over at Walmart. If you guys shop at Walmart naturally, you might as well pick one up. Okay, let's see. Ooh, homies and lime can't touch. I don't know about that one. Let me try something else here. Also, you guys are spamming. Make sure you guys don't spam. I know I'm not have too many mods here right now. Ooh, here we go. I like this one. Lime and yellow have to touch. Love it, love it. Doesn't look like it's gonna be too crazy, so here we go. All right, lime and yellow have to touch. Ooh, okay, so this doesn't quite work because then there's this little dot in here. If you guys don't know, this is the Kanoodle Ultimate Champion. It's my second favorite, I guess. Oh my gosh, lime and yellow have to touch. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, here, I'm just gonna flip it and go like that. All right, but yeah, this is the Kanoodle Ultimate Champion. We're doing the shake challenge, of course, where we shake up the two pieces, so it makes it fully random, which does mean, though, that every time is different. If you know, like every time we try and solve it, wherever it gets shaken up, if it's a different location from, I don't know, it should make sense, hopefully. This one might have been too easy, though. I also just totally stuttered and made no sense there. Yep, 22 seconds. Okay, so I put the homies together here. I could have probably separated them if I wanted to, but you know what? I feel good about that one. I'm moving on to the next one anyway. We got 2,100 people here. Make sure you guys like that live stream. Trying to get to 1,000. Appreciate y'all. If anyone has a super chat, feel free to throw it out there. It goes a long way to help support me. Money's always really tough. But if you have a suggestion that you want me to prioritize, I prioritize all of the suggestions that are thrown in super chats. So feel free. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Well, so line must be in the bottom 3 rows. Oh my gosh. Okay, Super Stickman. This one's interesting. I'll try this one. So it's orange and white, and so we kind of just did an orange and white one, but this one's gonna be pretty different because these orange and white pieces can go wherever. But then the ooh, okay. I like this. So orange and white, and while solving, lime must be in the bottom 3 rows. Nathan, thank you so much for the super chat, friend. Make sure you guys go like that super chat. Thank you so much, Nathan. We support super chats around here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, friend. All right. So lime has to be in the bottom 3 rows, basically. That is the main stipulation here. We'll put lime up there. But yeah, orange and white also cannot move for the remainder of the challenge. I want to do something like this. I feel like this is always a good thing to do in this little area. Light blue and green, I love putting like that. Okay, what if we did, I don't know, yeah, so we got to put lime here somewhere. We could go like this and just get rid of lime like that. Go boom, boom, boom. But then here we still have the homies, and I don't really quite know where the homies are going to go yet. So what if we did, ooh, okay, yeah, no, I think we can do something better here. Let's try, so here we could actually go light pink, red, and then you can go like this. However, we will then not be able to put lime in the bottom area. So what if we stick with light pink like that, and we go maybe pink here, purple, yeah, so we just can't move orange and white. Gosh, those were not words. Yeah, there's no way this is gonna work though. Not when we have green or light green left over. Dang it, okay. Let's try, I don't know. I wanna try and see if there's a good place to put the homies, maybe like up here. We could in theory do this, right? We are separating the two, but that's okay. You guys don't seem to mind when I separate the homies. Oh, we can go like this. Okay, yeah. So take those out. If we go like that. No, that doesn't work. What if we did, no, because there's nowhere good for me to put, shoot, okay. Yeah, there's nowhere good for me to put light blue after we figure this out, so that sucks. I really do like how this side turned out. I just really like putting yellow, obviously, with gray, because it makes things a lot easier if I can do it efficiently. Can't do that. Oh my gosh. Can't do that either, because we don't have a piece that would fit in there. Okay. All right, so I don't think that's gonna work, at least not with the pieces currently as is. Can we do something kind of wonky like this? Not really. Yeah, no, definitely not. Okay. You could go like this, but then what the heck are we gonna do there? No, I don't like this. Okay. All right, let's reset this side here and try something else. I did quite like being able to find a good spot for gray, right? We could go gray like that, in which case maybe, you know, this. I gotta be able to put lime in the bottom here, so I can't put lime just there because lime has to be in the bottom 3, right? I gotta remember that that's one of the stipulations. I do really like this combo here. However, we could also do, ooh, hear me out. Boom, and then put lime down there. I like that. Boom. Boom, and then, but there's no way that these two pieces fit in here. Dang it, okay. And I don't think I can do something different here. I could move this, right, and do green, maybe like that. Hear me out, actually. What if we move these? That looks nice, and then we can go boom. I might have done something pretty similar to this, but hey, you know what? We're gonna go with it, and we're gonna see if it turns into anything. Actually, that looks awful. What am I trying to accomplish here, right? Because like that's not gonna work either. Gross. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't work. What if we go like this? Shoot, this doesn't look good at all. Hey, love your channel, Chico, with the great content. Thank you, Forecast. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys go like that super chat. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, friend. I really appreciate it. You're the realist. I'm glad that you like the channel and that you like all the content. It's a lot of work, a lot of Kanoodle stuff happening. You know, it's been fun though. I had no idea that the YouTube channel would pop off like it did. Why am I struggling so hard here? This is unlike me. I really should have been able to figure this out by now. There's no way this is gonna work, right? Yeah, absolutely not, because here, yeah, no, what am I doing? Okay. Oh gosh, Danny, it's been 4 minutes already? Jesus, okay. And lime has to be in the bottom 3 rows. So let's just keep it simple maybe and go like this. Let's go red here, and then put the homies here, just to see if I can kind of build out this way. What if we go like this? And then, I don't know. Yeah, the problem here though is that like I didn't really leave myself with good spots for pink. So instead, what if we go over here, we go, oh my gosh, what do we even do? What do we do? That's gonna be the same thing. Okay, maybe that's not the strategy here. So yeah, let's just say, okay, so orange and white are the only ones that can't move, and then literally lime just has to be in the bottom 3 rows. I gotta sneeze, hold on. Woo! Woo, baby. Anyone got it in chat? Let me know if you guys have found it. Okay, why is there a line between the 3rd and 4th columns? Oh, because, so these, this little mat area in the middle here is where you do the pyramid version, which includes this 5x5 square. Okay. We could do something like this. It's a little ambitious, but we could try it. Because then here, right? Ooh, hold on. Hear me out. Okay, thank you for hearing me out. I absolutely did not solve this. That sucks. What if we go... That's not gonna work either. Shoot, okay. I thought that would be nice. If we go this way, does that change anything? It shouldn't. No, it doesn't, okay. My goodness, lime. Screw you, okay. Yeah, no, we can't do that. I wanna be able to just do this, but then, yeah, the problem is like, yeah, we're just not gonna be able to fill the rest of that. You could go like that, but then, yeah, we just don't have the means to be able to fill the rest of these areas. Okay, this one's tough, you guys, wow. Lime is, in fact, in the bottom 3 rows, though, if that is, you know, where we wanna put it. You could go like, I was gonna say this, but this doesn't really help me in my pursuit to find a place for gray, because here, yeah, you literally just can't. You could go like this. Hold on. Let's try this, okay. So here, so let's keep this in place, right? And then we can go, if we wanna go light blue back there, we can try it. And then, oh, but here, right, well, oh, wait. No, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay. Dang it, dude. Yeah, because here, right? Yeah, it's not gonna work. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah, there's no way that this is, yeah, what am I doing? Okay. Oh, man, this is so challenging, you guys. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my freaking best here, but it is just not working. Yeah, so we can't move orange and white, and also lime has to be in the bottom 3 rows. Does anybody, yeah, start with pink? Okay, yeah. 2 masons, heck yeah, all right. Start with pink. We could start with pink, but the problem is there's not like a good place to put pink immediately. Like we've tried this, right? We could try it with red underneath. This is a good spot for white or yellow if we wanted to separate the two. The only problem is that when we separate the homies, aka gray and yellow, it makes it very challenging to solve the rest because I feel like they just work so well together if they're capped like this, you know what I mean? So like that wouldn't work, but what if we tried, I mean, you could in theory do this. It would just look very weird and actually, no, you can't. Never mind, I'm a liar. Hey, I'm a liar. Did y'all know that? I guess I'm a liar. Okay. Ooh, this looks good. Oh, shoot. Nope, I can't put lime up here because remember, lime has to go in the bottom 3 rows. So instead what we can do is we can flip this and put red here. That looks decent. And then, but then here, yeah, we're just not gonna, it's not gonna give us the right shapes over here. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. And we don't have we have a piece that fits there technically, but then yeah, we're not gonna have any room for pink if we do that. If we go back to this though, is there anything we can do in here? No, because like if you do green there, it's gonna block a spot. Dude, this is so tough. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, if we had green left over, then this would work, but alas, we do not. Dude, this is so challenging. I wish I could tell you guys that this was easy, but, well, clearly you know it's not easy. This is absurd. Like, this is just such a good idea right here, but then everything else sucks about it, right? Like, because then here, I can't figure out any sort of way to fit these pieces in here anymore, right? You could go like this, but then there's just no chance for these pieces to fit in here, right? Because of course, like, where would yellow go? Dude, this is rough. I'm trying so freaking hard there, you guys. Thank you guys so much. We're almost at 1,000 likes already. Thank y'all so much. I know I'm trying. There's a chance that this one might be impossible, in which case what I would do is I would probably move around one of the pieces to kind of compensate. Because yeah, like, it would be awesome to be able to put the homies here, for example, but we can't. Also, I grabbed a hair. Because then we would need the orange piece, but the orange and white can't move. You could go yellow there, which actually I don't know why I haven't tried yet. Because then you can go purple, you can go red, but then here, we need to find a good spot for gray, right? So if you went like this, that wouldn't work because then we don't have an L-shaped piece left over. Is there any way maybe we could try, let's see, because we could do, here, let's go light pink here. No, not like this though, maybe more like that. That'd be a good spot for yellow though too. Yeah, and then there's no way we can fill the rest of this in with these pieces. What if we go like this? Boom. And we go back to light blue in the corner there. But then how the heck do we fill the rest of this in? Yeah, because what? I don't even have a place for gray, Danny. What are you doing? What are you doing? Shoot, yeah, because I can't do that. Oh my lord, Danny, this is so rough. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm trying my best. I'm trying so freaking hard to solve this one. It's just not working, right? And I want to be able to do something like this, and I think we kind of already tried this, right? But I'll rework it one more time, see if there's any potential. Because my biggest issue here is going to be the fact that I mean, maybe if I put yellow there, we could try, oh, because here we don't have any room for light blue. That doesn't change anything either. My goodness. Oh gosh, okay. All right, I'm gonna decide that we're gonna move We're gonna move the white piece and the orange piece over one each, so we're gonna go like that, all right? And we're gonna try and solve it now with that, because there's actually a world where this might be impossible, especially with our extra stipulation. Hey, thank you guys for 1,000. Oh, wait, did I have it? Did I have it at this spot? I don't know. Thank you guys for the 1,000 likes, appreciate y'all. I'm gonna just try it like this, okay? Place the plus and min work around. We're just gonna go like this, all right? I hope you guys are okay with this. I'm resetting because I just really think that we could do this a little better. And I don't wanna spend a billion hours on a puzzle that may or may not be solvable. So we're just gonna make sure it's solvable by reshuffling it, essentially. This isn't quite it, but we're close. What if we go, no, I just did this. What are you doing, Danny? No, okay. Let's try maybe blue up here. Boom, oh, boom, boom. Nope, what about, yeah, that's not gonna work if I do this, because now I don't have anywhere for pink to go. Okay, let's try, that's clearly not gonna work. Okay, what am I doing? All right. What if we go like this? Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm sorry you guys, I'm trying my hardest to figure this out. It's 13 minutes, wow. Goodness, I appreciate y'all for sticking around. I am trying to make you proud. You could do that, but then there's just no way that these three pieces are gonna fit in here, right? Because like, yeah, I mean, if I had the orange piece left over, then that would work, but orange can't move. Orange and white can't move, so let's instead, okay, let's just go with the obvious one here. If we do this, right? We go blue back behind. I'm trying so hard, you guys. Please take your time. Okay, good, thank you. So yeah, these two pieces cannot move. We still want to try and get it where lime's in the bottom area. So let's see if we can find a good spot for these two, right? We could put the homies in like that. We could put gray there. We can go like that. Now here, is there any sort of way to, I need to find a good spot for light blue though, right? Because if blue goes in like that, we could go like this, but there's, yeah, that's gonna create the shape of the red piece again. So that's not gonna work, but what if we tried, well, no, I gotta prioritize the light blue piece because I think that light blue is gonna give me so many issues here. So yeah, I gotta work around the fact that light blue's gotta be somewhere good. So yeah, maybe we don't try this, but instead we do, we can't do that actually. My goodness, you guys, this one is so hard. I'm trying so hard. We could go like this, right? What are the odds? What are the odds? Come on. No, that doesn't work. We gotta put pink in like this, but then here. Ooh, okay. Weirdly close, but not quite. If we go like this, and this, and this, oh, it's the same problem, okay. Oh, you guys, I'm trying. I tried so hard and got so far, but then in the end, it doesn't even matter, you know? Anyone, Lincoln Park, shout out. Okay. We could go like this, but then, oh, we don't have a piece that fits over there. Shoot, okay. I might have made it harder actually by going like this. So what if we do this? What if we go like this? There, all right. Final move, we're gonna change orange and white to go like this. I'm trying, you guys. Well, you said lime in bottom right and blue cornering lime in bottom right corner. I mean, we could try it, right? But then, no, because you can't do, because like blue would be the only piece that goes back here. Well, okay, yeah, so you're saying like this, but then we tried this, we tried something like this. I just don't know if this is gonna be feasible. And then, yeah, I already got to this point, so this isn't gonna work. All right, we're gonna move it again, you guys. I'm so sorry, I'm trying my best to just kind of keep the live stream going, and I don't wanna, we could go like that. Here, I'm just gonna flip it and go like that. There we go, so that should make things a lot easier. We could go like this, we can go, get rid of light blue and green. We can go, let's see if we can make a good spot for the homies, AKA gray and yellow, because at this point, I'm totally fine putting them together. Shoot, because then here, the problem is that we don't have enough long spaces here. So, we could maybe do this instead. No, that doesn't change anything, does it? Absolutely not. Nope, okay. What if we go, nope, okay. We go like this, boom. What? Why would I think that's good? Okay, we could go like this too. We can go, Yeah, because then we can go blue and purple like that. And then now we just have to fill this out, but gosh darn it, it's gonna be hard as heck though. Because, yeah, we can't, okay. What if we did, because here if you go red, that's not gonna work either. My gosh, you guys, this is so challenging, and I am exploding right now with how hard this is. Okay, that's clearly not gonna work. Okay. Jeez, okay. This puzzle is so difficult for no reason. I thought this was gonna be so much easier, which is why I chose it. At least in the sense that I thought I was gonna be able to accomplish this with minimal hassle. Right? But I guess, that ain't the case. We're still struggling here to make things work. Oh my gosh, we got it. Oh no, we didn't. No, we didn't, because part of the stipulation is that lime has to be in the bottom 3 rows. Holy bejesus, is there any way we can rework this? Because lime technically can't be up here. That sucks. Oh my gosh, okay. That's so rough. Because here, oh no, okay. Let's see if we can do a quick fix. Quick fix. Not that. No, dude. OMG, I know. Technically, gosh dang it, dude. That's so rough. Like, based on the actual stipulations of the puzzle, right? That was what was set out before us, if you will. Do we try this? Yeah, it's the same thing. What are you doing, Danny? No. No. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, we technically solved it. Here, I'm just gonna rework this to make this really easy now that we've solved it that way. We're just gonna do this. Ready? Watch this. Watch this. We're gonna do that, all right? So now we've moved it towards its final resting place, because I'm very confident that this one's gonna be doable, because we can put the homies in like that, right? I'm so sorry, you guys. I know that's such awful news. Just getting to the very end and realizing that based on the actual rules of what we were trying to accomplish, that wasn't gonna work, right? So, okay, this doesn't quite work either, but I think we basically have it if we just kind of rework this a little bit. Not quite, but I think we've got it here somewhere. I can also go like this. I can go boom, boom. Nope, can't fill that, never mind. How about, no, this looks awful. Why would I think that this is doable? It's not. We would need the light pink piece, but what if we take light pink out and we instead do, I'm so sorry guys, this is one of the roughest ones I feel like I've done lately. Plus also we didn't even technically solve it right. Lime has to be in the bottom area. If you go like that, we can go, no, because here we don't actually have a spot for pink. I was gonna put pink here, but we can't actually fill this. Oh my lord, what if we go like this? Boom. Nope, okay. And then here, this won't work either. Dude, I'm gonna explode. I am just going to explode. Okay. All right. We got this. Don't worry. Danny's here to rescue you from himself, from me. I think we should be able to get this. Yep, there it is. Let's go. 20 minutes and 11 seconds, 12 seconds later. We finally got a version that technically works with the challenge. Thank you so much, Super Stickman, for the 20-minute puzzle. Goodness gracious. All right. If you guys have any means of sending super chats or anything, thank you for all of the likes. We hit our 1,000 like goal. Keep those likes going if you can. It's free as heck. If anyone's got any super chats, feel free to throw them out there. If you throw out a super chat right now, I'll prioritize your super chat. If you throw a suggestion with your super chat, I will prioritize that suggestion. Jace Baker, this one's interesting. Can you do both blues in opposite corners of your choice, but they can't touch red or purple? Very interesting. Okay, they can't touch red or purple, so I got to think about that, right? So what if we say like, let's have them both be, you said opposite corners, right? So let's go like this. This will be much easier. So let's try like this. And then purple and red can't touch the blues. I'm gonna say diagonal is gonna be okay though. Just given the fact that like, we're gonna be very limited if that's not the case. Let's just try some things, right? Actually here, let's go green. We could technically go red in here if we want, but then it kind of eliminates our good, well, actually, wait, hold on. If we go like this, ooh, oh wait, but purple, oh wait, look at that. Okay, this satisfies it because red and purple are not touching the blues. Let's freaking go. We needed that after that last one. That is crazy. That is crazy. Let's go, baby. All right. Okay, I think I got time for one or two more, you guys. I'm so sorry. I do have other things I have to do after this live stream, but I appreciate y'all so much being here. We're gonna do one or two more puzzles. Let me take a water break real quick. But yeah, thank you guys. And if anyone else has any super chats or any gifts, feel free to throw them out there. They go a long way to help support. All right. Let's see. Ooh, Mid J Studios. I like this one. White and gray have to touch. Let's try this one. All right. Didn't even need the diagonal rule. I know, yeah. Ooh, look at that. White and gray are touching immediately. All right. I like this. White and gray have to touch. No, don't go. Well, I do have to go at a certain point. Also, by the way, if you guys want to get your own Kanoodles, you can get it at the shopping bag link here on the live stream, or you can get them at Walmart. That's one of the best places to get them, especially if you're somebody who already frequents Walmart. They just now are starting to put a ton of Kanoodle Ultimate Champion in stock. So if anybody wants to, go and get it, I highly recommend Walmart specifically. Let's see. We could go like this actually. Separate the homies technically. I mean, they're still touching, but not in the way that is typical. So let's go with that and let's see if that works. We can go boom. Although here though we have the lime piece, which we do need to kind of think about prioritizing a little bit more. If we go like this, that's not gonna work. Okay, so let's just rework this slightly, right? We can go. This looks awful. Why did I? Nope, we're good. We're good. Look at that. Let's go, baby. Okay. I got time for one more puzzle, you guys. I'm thoroughly sorry. I know that this is also a bit later of a live stream than normal, but we're gonna do one more. Let's see. What's like 10 bucks? What? Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here, though. Yeah, we're gonna do one more. Let's see. Both blues touch. Homies can't touch. We've done plenty of those, Caramel World. I apologize. Let's do yellow and lime have to touch. I think we've done that one today, weirdly, actually. I got Kanoodle for your birthday. Nice, Dustin. I hope you have a good time with that. Let's see. Lime and light blue in the corner I've done recently. Blue and green can't touch. Yellow and green can't touch. All cold colors have to touch. Ooh, cold colors. That's an interesting idea, right? Because there's really... Here, how about this, Bluefish? I like the idea. Let's figure this out. So all cold colors I'm gonna say basically are purple, light blue, and blue, right? So let's say these are our cold colors, right? I think those would be considered the cool colors, right? Let's put these in, and I'm gonna put them in a way that like might be a little more challenging than expected. We're gonna do it like this, okay? I like this, because if we tried to shuffle it, it would take us forever to find one where they're actually touching and where it's like doable. So we could go just lime in the middle there. It's kind of a fun little color scheme, color pattern going on over there. Let's try something like this, and then let's see if we can do, oh yeah, wait, hold on, check this out. What if we go homies like that? But then here though, unfortunately, yeah, there's not really, oh my gosh, nope, I'm a god, look at this. It's perfect. Do we all see it? It's perfect. It's, oh my gosh, please, 25 seconds, 26 seconds. Dang, okay, so that one should have been harder. I got time for one more then. Let's do one more. All right. OMG, I remember you. I'm so happy I found you. Heck yeah, Razzle McDazzle. Appreciate you here, being here, friend. But yeah, if anyone's got any super chats or if anyone wants to keep liking that live stream, by the way. It's free as heck. It goes a long way to help kind of push the live stream, but also give YouTube good vibes. Okay. Let's see. Let's do one more. Let's see. Touch in pyramid. I don't know. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Some are like 20 bucks. Yeah, some Kanoodles are 10 bucks. I think it's like slightly on sale here on YouTube as well. Let's see. I'm so sorry, guys. There's so many, and I'm trying to like figure out a good, really good last one. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm trying so hard here. Let's see. Ooh, Easton. I don't know if this one's doable, but we can try it. Gray in the middle and blues in the corners. I will say that we'll be able to do, we'll be able to connect the homies. I'll put the blues in the corners like this again. So this is a 3-piece challenge, but like this. This one might not be doable, but I'm hoping it is. Let's try this one. All right, gray in the middle, blues in the corners. Let's do it, baby. All right, I'm gonna say we're allowed to put the homies together. What if we do something like this? Ooh, I like this, but then I gotta go like that, and then I don't know if we can fill this easily, other than by using white, which sucks. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, what if we did, so gray can't move. We could also go like that, but that I don't think, well, it does change things actually. Because then here we could go, yeah, orange, green, but then, yeah, we need somewhere good for lime, and that's not gonna work. Okay, if we go purple just along the edge here. No, it's not gonna work. Okay, let's try this again, but instead maybe we'll go this way. But yeah, blue, the 2 blues and gray can't move, basically. We could go, well, I mean, you could go green like that. I was gonna say, like, can we find a good spot for pink over here, but at least not currently. We could go, oh no, yeah, here, you know what, we're gonna rework this. Reverse. Okay, I wanna connect the homies in a certain way. We could go like that. I don't think that that's the best way, so maybe we should try it this way. We could go, what are the hard pieces we need to try and get rid of? Let's try and get rid of, we could go green here. It'd be green, orange, and purple. That's not really one of the best configurations, I feel like. We could also go like this. We can go pink in here, but then this looks awful actually, so never mind. You can also go pink like that, but then, or pink like that. Oh, that looks better. Let's try that, and we'll put yellow up there. So you could go, okay, no, let's try, I wanna be able to get rid of the chunky pieces, but we could do like red, lime. Ooh, this doesn't look very good. And also here, I still have the yellow piece that I have to try and fit in somewhere, but it's not gonna be able to fit in with what I've left over here. So instead, what if we go like this? Can we fill out, we could take that out and try and rework this side a little bit, right? We can go like green, red, and orange, but I don't know if that's gonna be good. Shoot, but I gotta go for it, okay. Oh my gosh, no, it's perfect. Let's go, baby, there it is, all right. Oh, and I'm so sorry, you guys, but that is my last puzzle of the day. I will be live again on Monday. Today's Wednesday, right? So yeah, I'll be live again on Monday. Thank you guys so much for being here. I apologize for having to go. It's a little bit past my time, but also I got things I got to do still today. I'm so sorry, but appreciate you guys so much. I love y'all, and make sure you guys go and watch the, well, go and check out, go get your Kanoodles at Walmart if you want them, but also, go and check out my shorts. Make sure to go like the shorts and throw your any and all remaining suggestions you have in the comments of the shorts, and I will try and get to them, but there's so many of them. Anyway, your skill level's infinite. Thank you, Super Stick Man. All right, love you guys. Thank you so much. I will see y'all on Monday. I know, I crushed it. Thanks, Gabe. Good to see you, friend. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Whee!